All right, cool. So this is KN336 Capstone project, and my client is gonna be my grandmother. So you wanna see? Hi. Hello. All right. So first of all, before we get started, where did I leave the pen? Oh, it's up here. All right. Before there you go. Before we get started, right here. So this is a replacement for the IRB, which is the Institute Review Board. So basically, for every experiment, you have to give like a signature and all that to basically state that everything's gonna be confidential, everything's gonna be safe, and no information is gonna be leaked or anything like that. So I'm gonna have you print your name right here, sign your name, and today's date, which is the 18th, right? Is it the 18th? You want me to check very quick? Hopefully. Yeah, today's the 18th. Okay. So yeah, so this is just stating that obviously I'm gonna see the recording. The professor's gonna see the recording, and whoever my partner is, that's gonna be giving me feedback for this. Okay, thank you. And I'll put that over here for now. All right, perfect. So let's get started. So I really don't have to introduce you myself because you already know who I am. I'm Austin. I'm your grandson. Okay. So what we're gonna be focusing on is finding the objective and a goal that you want to improve on. So let's get started. Do you have anything in particular that you want to improve on? Like anything that's like striking you right now that like
health.
Your health. Okay. That's great. That's great. So let's be a little more specific. Let's try finding specifics that you would like to work
My
on.
legs.
Your legs?
My legs.
Okay.
Yes. The ones that hurt more.
Oh, so it's hurting type of health. Okay. So you mentioned that your legs hurt, so you're in pain.
Yes.
Let's say a scale. So 1 being the least to 10 being like the most severe pain you've ever felt in your life.
Let's say it's a 6.
About a 6. Okay, so a little more than average. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's so how long does it hurt? Like frequently.
Every day.
Every day. Okay. Wow. Wow. So your legs is about, as you said, a 6, and it hurts every day. Okay. All right. Let's focus on ways that we could tackle this now. Okay. So, do you have any techniques or approaches that you've thought of yet?
For my legs, if I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just do stretches.
Okay.
Stretches. Massage myself.
Okay.
Walk in the house. Clean up. I could do all that, you know.
No, I get you.
When they hurt.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is that you stretch your legs, you massage yourself, you do ADLs, activities of daily living. So that's what you mentioned right now. Let's go a little in depth with stretches. What kind of stretches do you do, if you mind me asking?
Right, like right now I'm sitting. I just pick up my toes up, straight up.
Okay.
And then pull them down.
Dorsiflex and plantar flex. Okay.
Twist them,
Okay.
legs,
Mm-hmm.
and then out. Like
Yeah.
that.
Laterally and medially.
Just up and down.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's
Feels
good.
good, yeah. Feels good.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything what's it called? Like you doing like anything like jackknives or anything like
No.
that. That would be insane.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that would scare me. Okay, but no, but that's great. That's great. It's just little small movement exercises and
Yeah,
all
'cause
that.
that
So
feels
it's
good, you know.
yeah. So
The
you're
massages.
yeah, like you won't be focusing too much on like the outer body portion, but just more like on specific pieces. So like your metatarsals, your you mentioned possibly your gastrocnemius or your soleus, working like on those leg muscles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good. So definitely stretching is a really good one. I agree. That stretching is very useful. Um, Another thing. All right, let's move on with this right here. All right, so I'm gonna give you this to get a little more understanding about you. In order for this wouldn't exactly correlate with like stretches and all that, but it will at least give me like a little better understanding, so I can understand the type of external factors that can happen. So like let's say, for instance, so this is going to be identity reflection, so reflecting a little on your identities. You don't have to do the bottom parts, which is basically identify who you are, how you view and experience the world. You don't have to do the experience discrimination or recognizing identities, culturally, socially, and interpersonally, because we're more focusing on like, as you said, your pain with like your legs and all that. So I want to have like a little understanding because um, race is usually like a factor. Let's say for obesity, for instance. Um, Usually, like some races would have like higher risks, higher chances of those occurring, and usually because it's like external factors and all that. It's like the cultures that like go around um, that make things acceptable, not acceptable. So I kind of want to understand like a little why, um, a little why the pain occurs, and like approaches that we could definitely what's it called take. So nothing wrong with as you said, with the stretches on your feet and your legs, but I mean we could definitely like throw in more variety, so then you don't really have to just rely on one. You could like have like a focus on multiple aspects. You understand? Okay, so I'm happy you fill out this identity reflection. So there's race, culture, sex.
I cannot see.
You cannot see. Do you need your glasses? You sure?
No race.
Okay.
Do I put Hispanic, Latina?
Mhm. Yep.
Or Latino?
Let me see. And then afterwards with that, I'll ask these prompt questions right here with things that correlate. You have a hard time reading or?
No, I'm both the same.
Sex and gender. So sex would be
Female.
I mean, one of them is like it's a little confusing. So, gender would be male or female. Sex would be man or woman. Yeah, I was a little confused on that myself. At the moment, I'm, uh, 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 at the moment, I'm, uh status, like you a citizen. You know, yeah, I understand.
That's it.
Last one. Private identities, which is like anything, like you really don't have to share anything. Yeah, that's more personal. But like, if you wanted to add, like, you could definitely do it. But no. Okay. You did, but I understand it. Okay, and I saw that you left classic economic background blank, which is fine. Classic economic background is like your status, your socioeconomic status. But no, it's understandable if you don't share it. Sexual orientation. I saw you left that one blank. I'm pretty sure you're unaware about it, right? But what is asking? I mean, you're straight because, or heterosexual because, I mean, hey, you're very popular. Okay. Alright, so, race, you put Latina, you're Mexican, you're a woman, you're female, you're Catholic, education is high school, age is 62, place of birth Chicago, preferred language English, U.S. citizen, and no visible disabilities. Okay. Alright, and now with that, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. So, describe your childhood neighborhood.
Describe it.
Yeah.
Into the breaks.
Okay.
Stores all nearby.
True.
Everybody knew us.
Alright.
Had a lot of friends.
Okay.
There's schools around the corner.
Yeah.
Churches around the corner.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that you had friends and you usually with them, and also that lots of places were very near and close by to each other. So stores, as you said, school, and church, everything was very close, making everything much more convenient because you would have to
So
make
it's
the travel.
next door, was at the corner, was across the street.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Here's a very important question. What has been challenging for you during COVID? What makes you say?
Snacks in the house. Everybody complains about, oh, he can't go outside, he can't go here, he can't go there. I really don't care. That's what. There's no challenge for me.
Okay. Well,
It's just I feel sorry for the people that get sick, you know.
I understand.
That's it.
True. Okay, that makes sense. So you say there's really no challenges because it really doesn't affect you, but it just affects others. But you really don't let others affect you ultimately.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine though. That shows that you're very strong, and you don't let challenges affect you. That's good. That's good though. That's definitely a great quality for sure. Being very strong about things. So I mean, emotionally strong and mentally strong as well. Those are very good, and I could see that mentally strong has definitely been very useful when it comes to pain with your legs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah, I could handle that, just ignore it.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Which explains why it's probably a 6 rather than anything higher, right?
Yeah. So like I said, I'm massaging it or whatever. Every time it hurts, I just move around, that's it.
Okay.
And it was away for a bit.
Okay. Describe someone who inspired you to be a better person.
guess my mother
Okay.
taught me from right and wrong.
True.
To be good to people.
Okay.
Always. To not talk back to anybody.
Definitely, definitely.
You know why?
Oh yeah, you tell me about that one.
And you know, so many things. I learned so much from her.
Yeah.
And from my father too, you know, but
True.
also my mother.
No, I understand. I understand.
I learned a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know.
Yeah, I understand. So, what you're telling me is that your mother definitely taught you about respect and lots of foundation rule type of settings and all that, which basically makes you to who you are this day. Obviously, you have your own personality, your own interests, etc. But she basically guided you for like the layout, kind of like the groundings for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that
I'm
makes sense.
trying to teach my kids that too.
Oh, definitely. As in kids, you mean
All
kids
of
or
everybody.
even your grandkid too?
Everybody. Everybody.
Okay. So share something you dreamt about doing for a long time. So like, what's like, in other words, like, what's like a dream you really like, you really have?
Go for a nice vacation.
A nice vacation. That sounds amazing.
Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii? Okay.
I dreamed like that for our 25th anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
We were married, how many years? 40?
40, about 40.
44, something like that.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
About, you said 18, so how old are you right now? You put 62, so 18.
I think it's 44.
60.
The oldest thing.
Yeah, 62 minus 18. Yeah, 44. Okay. No, that's great. That's great. And I'll ask you one more of these questions. What is an area of your life you are hoping to improve? Excuse me, buddy. Go on. Watch.
Never.
Okay. Sorry about that. What is an area of your life you're hoping to improve?
What can I improve? Just for my family to be happy.
Okay.
Be nice to each other.
Okay.
Respect everybody.
All right. So what you're telling me is that there's two things that there's to improve. So one is personal one, which is your feet, as you said, and your legs.
Maverick, come here.
Oh, sorry.
Come here.
Okay. So one you said is personal, which is your feet and your legs,
Yeah.
of massaging, and the second one is more relying on the rest of the family to improve on themselves and to respect and basically to prosper and continue growing, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, we got the little ones, so we gotta teach them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. With Ali and Baba.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. So that's definitely, yeah. That was definitely helpful. What's it called? Finding another thing that you want to improve on too. That's really great. Okay. So let's also focus on this too. So this is a wheel of life. So one is, so I kind of want to see like what you consider like important versus what you really don't consider important. So one would be it's not really important to you, and 10 being like this is very, very important. Yeah. So I mean, you don't have to like fill in everything like all smudge. You can kind of just put like a little line or just like kind of like scribble it a little. But yeah, I kind of want to see where in this entire circle where you want to label it. And here's the thing, you could put like 2 things at 1. You could put like 3 things at like the same number. It doesn't have to be like one category with like 1 number. It could be whichever. Like if you believe everything right here is very important, you could put all of them as 10s. If you believe all of them are very not important at all, you can put them all at once.
Okay.
It all depends on whichever whichever is your preference, like what you believe. So obviously there's no right or wrong answers. And here's the pen. Here, I got it. Okay. And then from there, I'm gonna follow up with asking a couple of questions to gain better understandings.
Well, this is just for me, ain't it?
Yeah, this is just for you. This doesn't include anything else. It's just whatever you believe. This is all focused on you. I'm hungry. You don't mind, right? You need any clarifications or not really?
I have these four.
What? Oh, okay.
What is this?
So physical environment. How do you feel about basically like kind of like the environment? So like around us, kind of like the neighborhood, I guess. What do you feel about that? Like how satisfied do you feel with it?
Yeah, how's the neighborhood?
Yeah. That's what. Maverick, Patrick. Excuse me.
Maverick.
Maverick, go.
Maverick, come here. Maverick, stop eating. Maverick, come here. Get over here. Stop already. Okay, fun and recreation. I think.
Recreation. So, how important do you believe fun and any like leisure activity is to you? Okay.
And then
Personal growth and spirituality. So, like that would be like growing. You understand? Like how to explain it in better terms? Kind of like developing, like becoming smarter, improving on qualities. Spirituality would be like mental health and all of that too.
Okay, and this last one.
Significant other, romance. So how important do you believe is that?
Should be. Okay. I think I did. And the
Oh.
career, I did already.
Oh my gosh.
I'm too old. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. No. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so career you put definitely at a 1. Alright. I understand that, yeah. I mean, you're already definitely at a retiring age, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Just gonna relax and watch TV.
Yeah. Money you put at a 9. Okay. You said money is very important. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. Money is very important. Money is what's definitely gonna.
You know, and I put all 9s, and I thought that was a 10. That's right.
Oh.
That's okay. It's okay.
Oh, so you meant to put him at 10s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
No, I understand. So I'll just make the little slight edits. All right. So to understand, same with the fun and recreation, or you thought that was okay? Okay. So you said money is definitely very, very critically important.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense. And same with health, as you said.
Yes.
That's very important as well. I mean, without health, I mean, everyone will be deceased. Yeah. Oh, not even just that, but like also deceased. Okay. Friends and family definitely at a 10 also. Yes, that's very important. All right, so I could definitely see you believe money, fun, recreation, health, friends and family are very, very critically important in life.
Maverick.
Excuse me.
Get.
Watch it. Maverick.
Maverick, come here. Come here, buddy.
Alright. Physical environment you put is about 7. Okay, so physical environment I believe is pretty important too. Okay, that makes sense because yeah. Just a little curious to hear your insight why you put it at 7. Just a little curious because I mean there's good things and there's bad things
There's
too.
good things and there's bad things, and some people are they're not nice.
Okay,
They're ignorant.
that's true.
Yes, and like to gossip, and all that. So
That makes sense. Okay.
so for that.
Yeah, so
Come here.
it's
Come here.
definitely. Shh, Maverick, watch it. Why do you keep coming over here? Watch
Maverick,
it.
because you got food.
Excuse me.
Maverick, come here.
Play with the box over there or something. Here, just put it on the heater or something. There. All right.
Retreat.
All right. So no, that makes perfect sense though.
Yeah.
Okay. Significant other you also put as about 7. Yeah, that's important too, but definitely not as important as friends and family, as you said. And personal growth and spirituality you put as about a 5. That makes sense.
I want to grow no more.
Yeah.
I just want to grow old.
No, I mean you could definitely still grow. You could definitely
Shrink.
Huh?
Shrink.
Oh gosh, don't say that.
You
That's
do. You don't grow, you shrink.
yeah, that's the depletion. No. No, but I mean you can still learn things. You could still yeah, I understand. Like you're what's it called? Like definitely up there in age is basically what you're saying. That you kind of regress at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, also why it makes sense with the 5 is that you still continue growing though. You become smarter every day.
Wiser.
There you go, wiser. You see, you outsmarted me.
See?
See, you become smarter too. You just contradicted yourself. Okay. All right. With the wheel of life. So career. Yeah, we could definitely skip career. Okay. I will go with the most important one. So we definitely talked about money. So I want to say if you are up for some improvement, what is one small action that you can take this week to either find out more about challenging this area
Get over
or make small behavior changes? So, what is one way that you could improve with money? Because you said it's very, very important.
Cut down on bills.
Okay.
Cut down on bills. That's the only way I'm gonna improve.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, like as you said, career is very, very low because I mean you're not working.
Yes.
And definitely money is very critical that you have to utilize whatever you have. So the only way to improve on that, yeah, is what you have right now is basically to limit. Okay, that makes sense. Another one you said is very, very high was health and well-being. So if you're up some improvement, what is one small action that you could take this week to either find out more about challenging?
Listen to my doctor, what my doctor says.
Okay.
Because I don't listen to her.
Oh my gosh.
Well, to improve my health,
Okay.
you gotta take your medication.
All right.
Don't eat when not supposed to eat.
Okay.
Do your exercise for my shoulder, my legs, or whatever.
All right.
I don't do none of that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
listen to my doctor.
So what you're telling me is
I need to listen to what she tells me and do the stuff I have to do to improve myself.
yes.
But I don't do it.
All right. And that's very critical too because you mentioned about your legs hurting.
Yeah.
And you've also mentioned that you don't really do your exercises that your doctor Good for you to follow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not supposed to eat when anything sweet. Or
okay.
all
Yeah,
that,
high fructose corn syrup is very yeah, it's very
It's
very
hard.
bad. Yeah. No, it's very bad because I mean if you look at that cereal box right there, it's definitely gonna say high fructose corn syrup. You know what I mean? Everything has sugar and it's definitely understandable cutting everything down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And trying to cut down on pop.
Oh gosh. You and your Coca-Cola.
That's not gonna work, you know that.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know.
Why'd you say that?
Because I keep on drinking it. I keep on drinking and drinking as I want. Can't stop.
So that's another problem, is
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
See, yeah.
Alright. So
I'm saying that's a health problem right there too.
okay, I understand that. And what do you think are ways that you could obviously you're not gonna go cold turkey and just like completely shut down on this Coke or like even channel it so you did something else.
Yeah.
What do you believe are ways that you could start decreasing?
A substitute to drink something else, you know.
So like channel, like I said, I contradicted myself. Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right, yeah, let's hear this.
Yeah, something different, but don't know what, you know. That sparkling water, oh, that's
No, I understand.
nasty. So, you know, I have to change, that's all. Or just drink water. But food don't taste good with water.
No, I understand that. I can't use cereal with water. All right. So what you're telling me is that you're trying to substitute it, but you really don't know what you could substitute it with.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, there's other sodas, there's other waters.
All the sodas are the same.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. They all
The
have
only
high
thing
sugar.
is the sparkling water. That's
Yeah.
the best, but you just don't sit with me with that.
No, I understand. What other options do you think there are?
That's it. I don't like iced tea.
I understand.
You could drink teas, but I don't like teas.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all you could drink.
Well, it doesn't really say that that's all the drinks. I mean, there's other drinks you could make a drink.
Yeah, you could make your homemade drink. Oh, you could drink your, how you say, water with lemon or water with cucumbers.
Okay.
Yeah. And people with no sugar added.
Do you believe that would be a better alternative?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's your cousin Victor lost weight like that.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm drinking water lemons. Water with lemon, no sugar.
So would that be something you're willing to try?
No.
Why not? Just curious.
Because it's not summer. It's only summertime you drink that.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. But would you be willing to try it during the summer?
Yeah, I'd be willing to try that.
Okay. No, that sounds great. So, I mean, that could definitely be something useful in the summer. In the summertime, that's definitely something that could easily replace Coke,
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. And
Pop.
Pop, there we go. And yeah, so what you're telling me so far was that there's money issues, and one way to cut that down is bills. Is by what's it called, decreasing those, what you're given, utilize what you have.
Yeah.
Another thing that you were saying was the pain on your legs. So doing your exercises, and also you said listening to your doctor. You also said what's it called, diets, which also correlates with the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And following exercise.
Yeah.
which could also go with leg exercises too.
Yeah, well, like I said, my shoulder hurts, so I have to do my exercise
Okay.
for my shoulder.
No, you didn't mention that earlier.
I know, but that's what it is.
Yeah, let's hear about that. Let's hear.
My shoulder hurts. I had to go therapy.
Okay.
That. So I just remember I remember my exercise, what I gotta do.
Okay.
And it was helping.
All right.
But I stopped doing it.
Was there
Being lazy.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's
How do you think? What do you think would be a good way, for you to start those habits again? Because you mentioned that it definitely helped,
yeah.
but then you went into a relapse where you just became lazy. What do you think would be something that's good that could prevent that from happening, where you become lazy again? What's one way, like, where you could just, like, let's say, keep the ball rolling, kind of like you do in your exercise, and stay committed to it?
I don't know. Just gotta continue, that's all.
Okay.
And keep on going.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Mhm.
So you mentioned that, yeah, just keep on going,
Yeah.
and yeah, just going from there. Is there anything else you believe, or that's all you could really think of? I mean,
That's all I could really think of.
that makes sense. And then also with the leg exercises too. So you said that's for shoulders, so that could definitely
Yeah.
fall in for your leg exercises too.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. You mentioned that whenever your legs hurt, though, you would usually do your exercises right away, right?
Just massage myself. Just, just
Oh.
up and down.
Okay,
like that.
okay, yeah, you hurt them right there. So
Yeah,
you do your
that's an exercise.
exercises. Okay.
That's what
Your-
Sal,
Yeah, your massages.
Sal told me to do. To
Okay.
stretch 'em, yeah.
All right. I'm a little curious on this. So whenever you're hurting, you mentioned that you would massage yourself.
When I massage myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying down. I
Alright.
fold my leg. I put
Alright.
this leg on top.
All right.
So I will be. This is what hurts here. So
Okay.
I put my leg like that. So
All right. So you cross yourself.
I massage where it hurts.
Oh, all
Go
right.
all the way up here where it hurts, and
Uh-huh.
go down like that.
No, I understand.
All the way down.
Alright.
So I massage myself.
All right. That's good. That's good.
My hands hurt. Then I can massage my hands.
Mm. Oh, okay. So if you were to massage
Yeah,
yourself with your
it'll start
if you were to
hurting.
massage, like, let's say, your legs or even your shoulders with your hands,
Yeah.
then suddenly your hands start hurting now, and like there's really no way you could prevent your hands from what's it called hurting, because how else are you gonna massage your hands? All right.
My hands, I will do this.
No, that
That's the
makes
way I
sense.
massage my hands like that.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Squeeze them.
Mm-hmm. All right, and all right. So you definitely said the what's it called about your legs. So you said that you massage them, and you also give a demonstration of how you massage it. So basically, you cross your leg and
Yeah.
kind of like swoop up
The
and
knee,
down.
yeah, with the knee, I go up and down, up and down. It's
Alright.
hitting, the knee's hitting there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're very committed to massaging yourself,
Yeah, because it hurts.
but you're not committed to exercising.
Get on the bike.
True. Okay, okay. So it seems that you said you're committed to one of the two. What do you think it is that's preventing you from exercising because we both know that both of them would definitely improve.
Just don't like exercising.
Okay, that's something new.
Yeah, who likes exercising? Not everybody. Hate the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And do exercise all the time.
Well, that makes sense.
It's not the exercise. It's like I said, it's the therapy exercise when I have to, do my therapy, the dumbbells or
Okay.
whatever else told me I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just laziness, that's all.
I understand. I mean, with the dumbbells and all that, that's just recommendations.
Yeah, but that's for my shoulder.
Okay.
With the dumbbells for my shoulder to lay down and pick it up like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
could fit with them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's so it's called. I guess with the dumbbell, it's kind of making it harder. I guess.
Yeah, it's making it strong here and harder to pick up, so you're picking it up,
Yeah.
It's just making muscle back here, like putting it back in place.
Yeah. Do you believe there's any alternatives or any like substitution
Nope, only that.
for no, not just for that, but for like exercise, as you mentioned.
Nah, they say walking is good, but
Okay.
no, my knees hurt then.
Mm-hmm.
Thing I could just get on the bike.
Okay.
And that's all.
That makes sense. Okay.
I don't have to walk, just go on the bike.
Yeah. And for bike, how long? Let's say like the time. How long you think would that be? Obviously, you don't have to do it every single day. You don't have to stay on for hours.
15 minutes.
15 minutes? It's
5
not bad.
minutes.
That's not bad. 5 minutes too.
Starting out.
Okay. No. That's perfectly fine. 5 minutes.
My therapist, 10 minutes on the bike.
Yeah, I mean, 5-10 minutes is definitely good for a starting point.
My trainer says 15 minutes.
Okay. Oh, so no, that makes sense. I mean, definitely
Yeah.
5 minutes. I believe.
That's a good start,
I believe 5-10 minutes would definitely be a good start. I mean, it's not like you're training to like run a marathon or like run a triathlon. Right? I mean,
just to for your legs to get tight. You want to be in the picture too?
Mhm.
Okay. Lay down.
Okay.
Where's the thing?
And all right, so 5 minutes on the bike would definitely be good.
Yeah.
And last thing, so that's definitely something you sound like you're ready to commit to, right?
Yeah, I've been trying
Alright.
to, yeah.
Okay, that sounds great, and that's perfectly great that that's something that you want to start. And last but not least, how many times per week are you planning on doing this? Obviously, you mentioned 5 to 10 minutes per day, right?
I could probably do it every day, except for Saturday and Sundays.
Okay, so 5 times a week.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfectly sense. So Monday through Friday, Saturdays, Sundays is your rest days, right?
Yeah.
No, that sounds perfectly fine. That's great. So that's something you said that you would definitely be committed to, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. And yeah, definitely riding on the bike is definitely exercise, and that could also potentially help with your legs, especially. I mean, not necessarily with the shoulder, but I mean, if let's say you're doing like you're multitasking, let's say like kind of like moving your arms or something, that could definitely help with it too. But definitely continuing the motion, just going in circular motions with the pedals would definitely help with your legs. And you mentioned that doing this at least starting at 5 minutes, 10 minutes per day, and eventually progressing.
Yeah.
Would be the goal, right?
Yeah.
All right, that sounds great. Yeah. Well, that concludes for this session.
No.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't think you recorded us because we're all crooked.
No, it's recording.
I mean, we're crooked.